Breaking news, dead body found in D4VD's car. Video by Hello Usain Extras. And if you guys need a quick reminder on who David is, one of his biggest songs, Romantic Homicide, sitting at 177 million views. He ain't no lightweight. He's a big artist, so I'll quickly play this song for you guys. Song from TikTok. So this is his Spotify right here, sitting at 33 million monthly listeners. And then honestly, man, the plays speak for themselves. 1.5 billion plays, 1.6 billion plays, 500 million, 263 million. So it's crazy reading a title like this, because when I first started listening to him, I interpreted him as this hopeless romantic artist. So reading a title such as Dead Body Found in His Car is crazy. But without all the yapping, let's get into it.
What's poppin', y'all? Yo, this is getting spooky because damn near, I wouldn't say superstar, but
I mean, he's getting pretty big. We just took a look at the numbers. He's pulling millions, billions of streams. I would say he's getting up there.
Up and coming, guys blew up. He's got like 33 monthly listeners right now. Artist, singer, David, spelled D4VD, former Fortnite creator.
Oh, I didn't know bro made Fortnite videos. That's pretty cool. You don't usually see people transition from gaming and content creation to music.
He's got some great music. The biggest song is Romantic Homicide, but I haven't listened to his album yet, Withered, that he dropped, but Petals to Thorns 2023 EP, really, really good. He might have caught a body. This guy's like a lovey-dovey singer. Now, this all started with a report that was put out on ABC7 News, and it started spreading last night. And it says, a putrid, decomposing body has been found dumped in a Tesla, reportedly registered to popular New York-born singer David, several days after it was abandoned and taken to a Los Angeles tow.
That's not looking good for David, man.
Tow yard. Police made the grim discovery at the impound lot in Hollywood on Monday afternoon after workers reported a foul odor coming from the electric vehicle. So this was in LA. They've got the pictures here. It's in a tow lot. And the 2023 Tesla is registered to David Anthony Burke, the 20-year-old Queens-born artist known as David. The identity of the victim wasn't immediately known. So we're going to have to wait to get not only a autopsy, but who this person is. And that'll probably give us a lot more detail later on. But it says the human remains were found stashed inside a bag in the Tesla's front truck. The car, which bears Texas license plates, had been towed to the lot after being reported abandoned in the Hollywood Hills roughly 5 days ago, according to investigators. This is the weird part, because we're going to get into some theories that people have. But anyway, he's been on tour as of late. And
bro seems to be doing quite well for himself, though. I mean, look at these tour dates. He's booked all the way up until November, so I mean, he's pulling numbers. He's doing great for himself.
Fans started replying to this. Now, one of the big fan pages is Daily David.
Okay, so this isn't David. This is just some fan page. So this is not 100% accurate. We can't take everything they say as 100% facts. But let's just see what they have to say.
And he said the following before deleting it. I believe David is innocent. Although he has a Tesla, he has an alibi for the days he was missing. He was with Caliuchis on the 31st. The 4th is when the Crocs collaboration event took place. And the 1st is still unknown. That's several days there. We were informed that his vehicle has been parked in the lot for a couple of days. I'm assuming this means it had been there for 3 days, which would cover the 6th, 7th, and 8th. The days around the incident could have been the 3rd, 4th, and 5th. However, the only day he could have possibly been involved is the 4th. But since that's the day of the Crocs event, we're unsure if that's when anything actually happened. I mean, anything could happen.
Anything can happen.
And they said that the impounded car had been at a property for a couple of days. I do think it's a little bit odd because, keep in mind, this was in the Hollywood Hills. Are people gonna just straight up steal it? I don't know. Because if people steal... It's Hollywood. People steal cars all the time in LA. But you gotta think, someone stealing a Tesla, there's cameras on a Tesla. So wouldn't he know that the car was stolen? And this looks like a mob.
Yeah, and wouldn't he be able to also provide the camera footage to the police?
Model X. It looks like a bigger one. It doesn't look like, especially if the trunk is
unless he already has.
Front. The trunk is in the front in the Model X, right? I don't know. My Tesla heads, let me know. But this is spooky because immediately he turned off the comments on his Instagram and his team. Interesting. You know, his team's working. That's what they're supposed to do.
Right.
But the page that said that he was innocent went off and said, I'll be taking a break from this account until further notice.
That's not a good look, man. that even the fan pages are shutting down.
I do not condone murder. I pray for the family of the victim. And yeah, one of the responses was, I never thought I'd see the day fans would try to defend a possible murder. Bruh.
Right.
And this person says there's like no evidence other than it's his car and he's not been in LA forever.
But why would it be in his car? Out of anybody's car, why would it be his? That's the question.
I don't know about forever because
it's very random.
Whenever the Crocs event was, I think the Crocs event was in LA. But the biggest problem is, the least stolen vehicle is a Tesla. Out of every other vehicle type and model,
that makes sense.
Teslas are the lowest. They're barely stolen. Like I said, there's cameras, there's alarms. You can
I've been in a Tesla multiple times, and every time I just can't figure out how the door works.
Remote view who's getting close to your Tesla from far away so you would know, and it wasn't reported stolen. That's another thing that needs to be made clear. The most stolen vehicle, though, is, yes, it is a Hellcat. So if somebody was intent on stealing a Tesla, and let's say they stole it, I don't think they're going to steal a Tesla to catch a body. That's just so
it doesn't
unlikely,
make any sense.
And I don't see this happen. The problem here too is he's supposed to come back to LA soon.
Oh.
The police are certainly going to question him. They need to know what's up. Where was the vehicle? Or like, why was it there? And he's on a world tour right now, and the tour is supposed to stop in LA on September 20th. If you check out his tour dates, he's supposed to perform at Minneapolis tonight, and then he's supposed to perform at Missouri tomorrow night, and then Colorado. So he's got a packed tour date, and people are going to be asking him this. Is he just going to try to ignore it? I don't know. Also, keep in mind, David's signed to Interscope, but it's Darkroom Interscope. So he's signed to the same record label as Billie Eilish. Not that has to do much of anything. It's a music related thing. And he was supposed to go on the European leg of his tour starting October 1st. So this guy was going to be on tour for a very long time.
That man was doing really well for himself.
Tour dates as well on his website. Like they're saying that this was supposed to happen.
It was like a really big tour
between like September 1st and 8th. Because on the 9th, he was at Minneapolis. And this is the thing, too. There's no way that this guy's dumb enough. The only other option that I thought of was not a groupie, but one of his homies.
Yeah, part of me doesn't think it was David that committed the murder, but it's very strange that the body was found in his car. That part doesn't make any sense, but he also isn't in the city at the moment. He isn't in LA. He's touring around doing different types of shows. When would he have done this? So, I don't know, man. Very, very strange.
Which, it's rappers that usually roll with entourages. This guy kind of does his own thing. It's one of the homies using the whip, kind of like when Justin Bieber would be on tour. And who was it? Was it Lil Twist? Yeah, I think it was Lil Twist. That would be using his cars and racing them and stuff like that, and they found drugs in it, and they did put the blame on Lil Twist, like he was there to take the charge, when it was really Justin Bieber's drugs, when they raided the house, that is. So for this situation, that can't be it, and there's no way that this guy's dumb enough to catch a body and then
just leave it in his car,
in the trunk, and leave it. Like this guy watching like a Dexter episode. Well, if you watched the Dexter episode, you would know how to dispose of the body, because that thing's gonna stink it up, and you're gonna go on tour for 2 months and come back. And the fact that it got towed because it was in front of a house, the thing that I can't reconcile is a Tesla getting stolen. That is so uncommon.
That part doesn't make any sense.
The cameras. The Tesla's got the camera footage, so he should, but if it was stolen, he would have reported it stolen. This is why he needs to speak on this ASAP, but I don't think he's going to say anything until he talks to the police. I don't know if this tour is going to get canceled. If I had to guess,
probably.
There's a lot of money put behind this tour. I think tour getting canceled, because this is the tour following the album that he just released. It's going to tell us a lot if this tour gets canceled.
That's for sure.
I will say that. I'm not that crazy fan account, so
I'm not going to sit here
and say I believe he's innocent, or I believe he's guilty. But there's a lot of information.
Not looking good, man. Not looking good.
And the body was decomposing, so it's got to be at least 48 hours for the body to start decomposing.
Right.
Yeah, this is the worst. This is the guy's worst nightmare. But I'm gonna keep you guys updated on this. He was supposed to be...
Alright, so that seems to be the end of the video. Very interesting video from Hello Usain. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you guys want to see the original. But what do you guys think? Do you think David is innocent or guilty? Leave a comment down down below letting me know what you guys think. But as always, if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, it's all very much appreciated, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.